when boys were going for a dart.
Why did you start smoking?
I don't know, I just wanted to try it, I guess.
Because I was trying to be cool.
Because school's rough and life's rough.
Probably because of too much stress in school.
I started smoking due to exposure to family and friends when I was little. I always thought it was an interesting idea.
I don't know, to get heady, I guess.
At a party, someone offered me a cigarette and I was like, damn, like, I need a cigarette.
I don't know, I guess I tried it and then it got out of hand.
I just wanted to experiment and see why everyone enjoyed smoking so much.
How long have you been smoking?
Since I was grade 8 maybe.
A few months.
4 years?
Getting pretty recent, only a month.
Maybe 3 to 4 years?
I think last year.
How long did you smoke for?
I started smoking in grade 6. I smoked till my kid was born, and then I quit smoking for 17 years. Then I separated with my wife, went to Greece, started smoking again. You gotta smoke in Greece.
A year.
I smoked for over 25 years.
I smoked for about a month.
Do you have a brand preference or am I indifferent?
Yeah, Belmonts.
Belmont, almost the other, all the same.
They're all kind of the same to me.
I really like pink cigarettes and Marlboros.
I like the Moriers. They're pretty good. Belmonts are nice.
Roughly how many cigarettes do you smoke in a day? Like 10.
It depends, because I'll go through a pack in a week and then I won't get one for a while, so it varies.
Per day, maybe 9.
None.
Between 5 and 8.
How much do you spend on cigarettes a week?
$15.
Like 15.
Average $36.
Was that $2?
Too much. Too much.
Between $10 and $13.
Do you ever plan on quitting? And if so, when?
After high school.
Yeah, eventually, hopefully.
Probably pretty soon, because I'm not addicted or anything.
I guess, maybe. I'm not sure when though. Right now, I'm not mad that I smoke. I don't know, it's weird.
Smoking rates in 2014 were 18% of the Canadian population, which is 6.4 million smokers. The highest smoking rates in a Canadian province is in Nova Scotia, being 22% of the population, 23% of men, and 21% of women. The lowest smoking rates in a Canadian province is in British Columbia, being 14.3% of the population, 17.5% of men, and 11% of women. In Ontario, 17% of people smoke, 21% of men, and 13% of women. The highest smoking rates in a Canadian territory and region in general is in Nunavut, being 62% of the population, 59% of men, and 65% of women. In general, more men smoke than women, except up north in Nunavut. Smoking in Canada has gone down 3% from 2010 to 2014.
Why did you decide to quit?
Because my kid's having a baby. My boy and his girlfriend are they're due. So as soon as they told me we were due, I quit smoking again.
I decided to quit because my parents found out and I decided it was bad for me.
Primarily health benefits and family pressure.
I decided to quit smoking just because I'm not the type of person who does like to smoke or drink, and I didn't want to have to deal with something later in life, such as cancer or other things that can be caused from smoking.
Describe your quitting process. Was it challenging?
Very. Quit cold turkey because of my kid.
Yeah, very challenging.
What did you do to quit?
I bought a vape.
It actually was really easy just because I wasn't a heavy smoker who smoked for a long time, so it was a lot easier for me to quit just because I was still new to it.
Quitting smoking is extremely challenging. I tried 4 serious attempts in my life. Failed at least 3 of them. The last time I used a combination of medications and support systems. Finally, I have about 4 years non-smoking.
Cigarette smoking harms nearly every organ of the body, causes many diseases, and reduces the health of smokers in general. A Canadian dies every 12 minutes of a tobacco-related disease. Tobacco smoke kills over 37,000 people in Canada each year. Smoking causes more deaths each year than HIV, illegal drug use, alcohol use, firearm-related incidents, and motor vehicle injuries combined. Smoking causes about 90% of all lung cancer deaths in men and women. 1.2 more women die from lung cancer each year than from breast cancer. About 80% of all deaths from chronic obstructive pulmonary disease are caused by smoking. Smoking increases the risk for coronary heart disease and stroke by 2 to 4 times, and for lung cancer by 25 times.
What are your feelings towards smoking?
I feel like it's not a good thing, and people can do what they want.
Smoking for me, I think it's a bad thing. I don't think people should smoke, mainly because it's bad for your health.
I feel like smoking is kind of like gross, and it's just something in society that is kind of bad to have because it like pollutes the air, pollutes the ground, and it's just really annoying to smell.
I'm neither here nor there. Personally, I wouldn't do it because I know all the health factors and risks against that, and it's just deteriorating your body. But if somebody chooses to do it, it's their decision, and I can only help them understand that they're harming themselves.
It's not that good for you. It causes cancer and gum cancer and a lot of bad things for you.
I think that smoking is a life choice.
I think smoking brings harm to you and others around you.
How do you feel when people smoke around you?
I didn't like when my mom smoked because I didn't like the smell of it. Like, she'd go outside and then come back in, and like I'd leave because I didn't like the smell of it. So I guess I don't like people smoking around me.
I feel like when people smoke around me, they should be more considerate about people and how they feel towards smoking.
I kind of feel like uncomfortable or awkward. I get to smell the fumes, and it's just annoying.
I think it's just gross. The smell that lingers, everything it's not the nicest.
I find it gross. If it's secondhand smoke, it's bad for me. I don't like it.
To be honest, I don't really care. I don't mind it.
I hate it because
Are you prejudiced against smokers? Not really. People can do what they want. I don't really care.
No, because I know a lot of people who smoke, and that doesn't really change my opinion about who they are. It's their choice to do what they want to do.
Some people just want to smoke for fun, or on the occasional weekend. It's just annoying. There's no point to just smoking once a week.
I'm not prejudiced against smokers because I think that if you are a smoker, that doesn't define you.
No, I have friends that smoke. I don't hold it against them, but I try and make them stop.
As I said, it's a life choice, so I wouldn't really hate somebody if they smoke.
Yeah, I don't mind it. Like, I'm not prejudiced.
Would you consider smoking a factor in relationships?
I would be mad at my kid if they smoked. I would not date anyone if they smoked. I just encourage them to quit if they wanted to, but I wouldn't give them an ultimatum or force them or anything.
Yeah, I wouldn't want my children to smoke. If my siblings start smoking, I would probably be more involved with seeking the fact that they don't smoke.
Yes, I would consider it a factor in relationships.
Yes, I would consider it a factor in relationships because if I have a relationship with somebody who is a smoker, I just want them to at least understand that they are causing harm to their bodies and also just their personal lives.
I personally wouldn't date someone who smokes cigarettes consistently.
Again, it's a life choice, so it doesn't really matter to me. It doesn't mean they're a bad person.
Yeah, I think it's a life choice as well. Like, I don't really, doesn't affect the relationship with that.
Only 1 year after quitting smoking, your risk for a heart attack drops radically. Within 2 to 5 years after quitting, your risk for stroke could become nearly the same as a non-smoker's. Within 5 years after quitting, your risk for cancers of the mouth, throat, esophagus, and bladder drop by half. 10 years after you quit smoking, your risk for lung cancer is cut in half. Choosing to quit smoking can add years to your life.